And hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are back inside of our survival world, and I've been thinking. So for a while now, it's been a while since I've done any builds that have kind of like you look out and see it. It's been a while since I've done this Spruce Forest. It's been a while since I did the sheep farm. It's been a while since I've done those signs. It's been a while since I did all this pathing and those buildings and the wall around the village. The lab's even been a second. So, there's not a lot of fresh new things around here. Really the only thing is that house right now. And I want to get the stuff done in the village, don't get me wrong. I specifically want to get it done before episode 100 for the next world tour. But what I do, I want to also get another project done. And this is something that I've kind of wanted to do, but I've kind of never been sure on how to do it, if I should just do it in Creative World, if I should try hand at it in Survival. So I'm going to give it a shot. I don't know how this is going to go, but I feel like it'll be a good project, kind of get extra motivation, and maybe it's at some point I'll finish the chest room. Someday I will collect all the string and get enough looms to finish off the ceiling and then organize all my stuff. It will happen someday. That day just is not today. But so what I want to do is, this is going to sound a little strange, but I want to build a river cutting through, starting somewhere around here. I might branch it later, but starting from here and make it kind of come down and around over to here, and just kind of have it cut through and then head through the bamboo forest area and then out into the Great Beyond, actually probably right into there. Because this is something I've mentioned in the past that I watched a lot of Ethos Lab. I still watch him from time to time, just not as much as I used to. But Etho has always been one of my biggest YouTubers that I've watched. And one of the earlier builds I remember him doing was building a custom river. And it was always fascinating to me, just the idea of building a custom river. So as dumb as it might sound, that is what we are going to do. So I have no clue where to start. I've never tried this sort of thing before, but the first thing I'd assume is obviously starting to kind of dig out a pathway. So that's the first thing I'm going to do, is kind of get a canal-like pathway just cutting through. And I am going to mention I am using a different mouse than I've been using in the past. Oh, that leads into there. Okay, this will be the first thing we'll do. We'll try and get a river going from over here into the pond, and I'll see if I have any hope of figuring out how I can do this. Because it's been so long since I've seen anything like this built that I'm honestly not sure exactly how to go about it. I know one thing is I can manipulate the flow of water by placing blocks. What I can do is I can place it like this, start the water out, and then break those, and it'll continue to flow like that. So then, for example, I can place a block there, a water bucket there, break that so that goes back down, and then we kind of have the start of our waterway. And this is going to be kind of how I'm going to try and do this. And as I was about to start saying, I am using a new mouse. I got a new one fairly recently. It's my sister's old one. And yeah, so it's a new mouse. It's going to be interesting to see if I can get this most figured out. Can I do that? No, not without causing that. However, the thing about it is, in situations like this, it might make sense to make back here mostly standing water, and then it'll continue to flow. And we can dig out this block and just get extra water there. Can I? No. I might be able to do something like that. I don't know know if I like having... I don't know if I like it exactly like that. Let's try that. We'll kind of place that here. I'm very much so not sure of exactly what I'm doing here. Ooh, that might work. Okay. Yeah, this is a very interesting experiment for me to figure out how this works. But yeah, so I'm using a new mouse, and the sensitivity's still a little wonky. I haven't fully figured it out on this mouse. I need to mess with the DPI and stuff, but yeah. It's a bit of experimenting to do there for me. I'll just place that there, and then if I do that, yeah. Kind of cut it here. You can place that there to assist with the flow, and probably a water bucket on the other side too. It creates a bit of a wonky spot here. I might need to see about... Oh, that makes sense. That's what would happen. Let's see. Okay, I'm fine with this like that. Kind of gives a bit of a pool effect here, which isn't exactly the best, but it works. I'm actually really okay with how this turned out up to this point. I feel like if we get this sort of thing going all the way, it'll look very nice. Okay, I'm gonna try and get this going to here, and I'll be back with you guys once I finish that. Okay, this gives a really nice effect of kind of like a river going into a pond sort of thing. I was gonna bring it all the way over there, but I'm actually questioning it a bit now if I want to just leave it kind of like this, with it looking kind of like a river just flowing down into the pond, and then I can decorate this pond up a little more and make it an actual thing, or if I want to kind of pull the pond back and make it into a river that flows all the way down there. That is one thing. I want your guys' opinion on that, because I'm not sure which one I want to go for. So whichever one you guys think, I think we'll go for. So yeah. Okay, so now I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna go figure out what we're gonna do next. Okay, guys, so there's something that I've been meaning to get to for a while that I still haven't done yet. Is back this way, when we come over here, I want to have an actual path going from here to the chest room and back up there. So I want to get started on it. I think I figured out the design I want to use. We're gonna go with a spruce plank. I know, a little weird. I don't usually go for spruce planks with my roads and stuff, but I wanted to shake it up a bit with black concrete on the edges. Now I get this concrete powder. I need to use some water on it, but I had some concrete powder on it. Take a look. Yeah, I think this will look nice. It'll look a little weird with the black rim, but I feel like it gives a pretty good barrier. And then for stairs up, we'll probably just use spruce stairs with black lining, because we're going to want to come up a spot here, probably just like right here, put the stairs there, and then we'll kind of make a turn here, which will come over here. We'll get another turn around here, and it'll split off to those two spots. And yeah, so I'm gonna work on this for a bit. Okay, guys, so it's pretty simple, but I got the paths for the most part set up. I don't want to go this way until I figure out what I'm going to do with this space, because I know I want to do something, but I don't know what, and tearing that down is going to be a huge pain. But for the moment, I got stuff going here. We got the path leading all the way up into the chest room and back around. And yeah, so this will be nice, especially for the world tour coming up. And we have like 7 episodes. There's 2 things I want to get done before the world tour. Because I mentioned when I was work on the river thing that I wanted to get some more houses done in the village. However, I did think of one other thing I want to make sure to get done before the world tour, which is oh my goodness, I'm having a bit of a brain meltdown. What was the other thing I wanted to have done before the world tour? Here, one sec, guys. Okay, so I'm a bit dumb. Yeah. I want to make sure I also have the chest room done by the time the world tour comes around. The chest room and most of the village. So for the next couple episodes, we'll probably work on the village, and then I'll try and get the chest room done. And I've been kind of moving away from this lately because I've been taking smaller amounts of time to record some of these videos, but I want to go back to kind of what I did this episode, where I cut out part of the work, so that way we can get more done in an episode. So yeah, I want to go back to getting more done in an episode. That way we make more progress. And yeah, I think that catches you guys up on everything. But I feel like part of the reason why it feels like there's not all that much fresh added to the world is because I haven't been spending enough time working on it every episode. So yeah, we'll see. I have some more stuff I want to get done for sure by the world tour. I might want to get some work done in the Nether, etc. But ultimately, it's going to be here in just a couple weeks. Probably either late January or early February, we'll be on to the world tour. So I'm really excited for that. Episode 100, that's such a big milestone. I'm so excited. But yeah, anyway guys, for the moment, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.